I just accidentally got out of the chat and I think I lost a bunch of messages, but that's alright.
Dragon's breath. The Qunari always enjoy their metaphors. But what does it mean?
Who knows? Qunari agents moving through Illuvians to attack the south is bad enough already.
I still do not understand why they accused the Inquisition of serving Fen'Harel.
Okay, so am I correct in assuming that the information that Solas is Fen'Harel is just known to the player, not the Inquisition? 2 years he's been gone and they still have no clue where he went or anything, right? And yes, the WSCC is super weird laid out. I only knew 2 parts of the whole entire building. The whole entire building. I knew the 6th floor area that I was an enforcer at, and that was pretty much it. And then I knew how to get to our little station. Okay. Alright, so my Inquisitor knows Mythol, but does not know Fen'Harel. Alright. Interesting. Well, okay, so I think as a Dalish, who has been now reading all of this amazing stuff about Fen'Harel and what he did for, like, the slaves and stuff, she's probably at the point where she wants him to be real. So I'm gonna go with this.
We know that Mythal actually exists. It's possible Fen'Harel is still here in some form, too.
What you describe in the ruins certainly implies that the Dread Wolf of Elven legend is a real person.
But how does that implicate us? What made them decide that the Inquisition serves this Fen'Harel?
Hopefully we will learn more after we have stopped them.
Let's see the Exalted Council try to disband the Inquisition after we've saved them from this dragon's breath.
We must find out what Dragon's Breath is first. For now, our only lead is the Qunari leader, the Vidusala.
Gentlemen!
My
Oh
apologies,
God, that
Lady
asshole.
Josephine. There has been an incident with one of your soldiers.
How dare you? It was bad enough that the Inquisition chose not to inform the Exalted Council of the Qunari corpse.
Ole would have been happy to help with the matter.
But now your own guards are attacking servants? You
What?
have overstepped your bounds.
Okay, I know I said this last night, but I have to say it again. I am super, super disappointed that Tegan's like a total asshole. What is this? Like, he was so awesome all the other times that you saw him. And then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be a big, giant jerk face, and I don't like it. And also, he looks weird. Thank you! Yes, Tegan became Ben Kingsley. What is this? Like, I'm sighing. I'm sighing a lot right now. Just everything about this is just wrong. It's just wrong. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So, well, think about it from his perspective. Before he was your ally, now he has an army sitting on the border. I think it's also hard to remember that Tegan wasn't a friend of my Inquisitor. He was a friend of, you know, Alistair's wife, but... And yeah, I guess we've kind of been making his day bad and stuff. I wasn't happy with what happened in Redcliffe, personally. I didn't like how any of that went down, so... Okay, fine, we can say he's justified in being an ass tart.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention, gentlemen. I'll see to this personally.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Which hat do you
stands
want?
ready to assist the Inquisition, as always.
Secrets and lies. Do you understand why we fear your Inquisition? You act as if you're the solution to every problem. How long before you drag us into another war?
What? Oh, no. Like, fucking rifts in the sky, breaches left and right, and he's like, how long until you drag us into another war? I'm sorry, I don't think I was responsible for any of this shit. I'm just fixing everyone else's fuck-ups.
What's going on here?
The Orlesians tried to take one of our people, Inquisitor. We've secured the area.
This is the Winter Palace. You cannot simply seize control when one of your guards attacks a servant.
The Inquisition is handling this. When some noble commits a crime of fashion, you can take over.
I only asked what he was doing.
And when I refused to bow to the Inquisition's dogs, you attacked me. How would you like us to handle the situation, Inquisitor?
What?
That barrel there, where did it come from?
I was ordered to bring wine for the guests.
You're lying.
Your Inquisition soldiers are completely out of control.
No, we're in control. Keep talking and you'll find yourself in chains.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Why the fuck is this guy going around with Gatlock? Alright.
Please take the servant into custody.
Right away, Your Worship.
Inquisitor?
Ambassador Montillier will explain later. For now, please hold the servant for questioning.
As you say, Inquisitor. Lord Cyril will hear about this.
Inquisitor, I also found this by the barrel. I can't read the language.
Did you resolve the problem with the guard?
Yeah.
The guard is the least of our problems. Someone smuggled Gatlock barrels into the Winter Palace.
Smile, Inquisitor. There are many eyes upon us. At least now we know the true extent of the dragon's breath.
Oh, my God. Fucking Orlais. Smile, Inquisitor. There are many eyes upon us. Jesus. Okay.
The guard who confronted the servant said she found this note near one of the barrels. It looks like Qunari writing.
Let me see. I picked some up from the Iron Bull, though I'm told my accent is atrocious. These are orders for positioning the Gatlock in the palace. When duty has been performed, report to the Vidisala through the mirror marked by a bookcase.
I've been hoping to meet the esteemed Vidisala. How nice of her to invite us over.
Good.
This is fucking Talos.
While you do that, I will have agents locate the Gatlock barrels and remove them safely. I will also send word to my foreign contacts. We must see where else this dragon could strike.
Okay. Is there anything I need to do before I continue on with this? Guys. I think you guys might be too far behind me. Alright, so, can't think of anything I really need to do.
His friend had to die because he thought they were people. A slow arrow breaks in the sad wolf's jaws.
What?
He died in the darkness so a blue rose could bloom.
I wish I understood Cole. Okay. Oh. Yes? No? Why is her guitar thing going back and forth?
Sometimes the cow takes your gold. It was the same boy. His mother on the ship, his father in their homeland. He grew up lonely. Or didn't.
Okay. Let's talk to Baytime.
Need me for anything?
Well. Wow.
It's nice to have everyone back in the same place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? I got the chance to have a few drinks with Sarah. Miss that girl. It's still a little awkward talking to Cassandra, but the commander appears to have forgiven me, finally.
Wow, okay.
What is it like, being a warden now?
Things are in upheaval.
Oh, I bet the Blue
There
Rose
have been
one
heated
is.
arguments about the future of the Order. I wouldn't be surprised if we tore ourselves apart.
What do you think's going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
Until later.
At your pleasure, my lady.
Yeah, I think every night for me is random sex bot night. Okay, so Cole, like, I think I read somewhere that the stories he'd tell are even, like, from popular media and stuff. Like, he told the Gilligan's Island or something? I don't know. Okay, let's see.
She killed the girl to save herself. She thinks about the eyes going black. A weapon is an order, not a gift. Her name is different now. Victoria. The old name slips away further each time. She's glad you're here.
Aww.
They made bodies from the earth, and the earth was afraid. It fought back, but they made it forget.
They made bodies from the earth? Is he talking about the dwarves and the, whatchamacallit? God, my brain isn't working right now. Like, Shale? Maybe? Is he talking about? Yeah.
He did not want a body, but she asked him to come. He left a scar when he burned her off his face.
What? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Have not played Descent, so poop. Okay.
The guardian spirit stayed, not bound, but biding, because he asked. He knows how to speak, so
Gollum,
spirits
so I was
listen.
thinking, yeah. Okay.
Barefaced but free, frolicking, fighting, fierce. He wants to give wisdom, not orders.
Who's he talking about?
Your hand hurts. A heartbeat, not yours, hammering the beat of a song in its final verse. I'm sorry.
Aww.
Rainier, Rainier, Rainier. It still hurts, but you helped make it better. He can mend it now.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I am so glad that I made him join the Grey Wardens. And it was awesome, too, because, like, she was such an ass. She really was. Everybody got the worst sentence. She had, like, this iron fist that she was ruling with. Everything was so bad. Like, I had this rule, like, everyone got death. That's just what happened. And Tyler kept telling me that's gonna backfire on you at some point. You're gonna want to change the way that she thinks, because at some point that's really gonna hurt you. And so sure enough, when I had to, put Blackwell on trial, that's when she broke, and she's been a nice person ever since then. But she went from being just like terrible and nobody excuse me, I'm getting the hiccups. And nobody liked her, and she was just not caring, not understanding, to a weakness, you know? So she broke right along with Blackwell. So hearing Cole say that, like, really means a lot to me.
If you leave and come back, the chest gives you another. That's how we know too much.
What?
Hello.
Aha!
The spirits have fled, flying, fluttering, fast to the farthest fade. They're afraid of the veil tearing again. Being this, being me, it's harder, but better. I like me. Meriden laughs at things I say.
I think it's precious that they're in a relationship, too.
It always had a soul. The question is the answer. Hello.
Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Sarah.
Qunari first, mixed with elves, add dwarfs. Ugh, doesn't anyone drink their booze one at a time anymore? And the elves here are still squirrely.
When you start going on about elves, it's hard to tell if it's about them or you.
Yes, you're ever so clever. Arse. Point is, the servants have no complaints. No asking for a Jenny. They serve this lot, but don't want them done for anything.
So, the nobles are nice, and the servants are happy?
Two things that have never been true. Mark that I said it. We're fighting Qunari, but something else is on the up.
Wow.
I suppose you've a lot to say about that elven ruin, about the creators.
They're not even demons, just big magey knobs punching down. And yes, the shits who use them to make me feel broken can still eat it. But always waiting for that fight is way too much work. It's like doing half the hurt for them. Maybe we're old now, but I'm tired of it. We've new fights to look forward to. We always do, seems like.
It's been a couple of years. How's everything sitting with you?
It's weird meeting back up and seeing everyone get their grey. First time I've been anywhere long enough to get fond of things. Vivi is still Vivi. Never could suffer anyone having a bigger hat. You know it's solid, right? To stop me hiding fish up there. All that blood and thunder just so everyone can live well an hour once around. Good lesson, I suppose, if there had to be one.
We'll talk later.
Count on seeing you, yeah?
Alright.
I've sent word to the Bin Hasrath. We've got to stop this dragon's breath before it goes any further. It can't have been authorized. My people wouldn't do this.
What can you tell me about the Qunari we're dealing with?
These aren't Bin Hasrath. They're specialists, working for a Vidasala. Bin Hasrath handle normal security. The Vidasala's people focus entirely on magic. They find it, they study it, they neutralize it. And they must be desperate if they're using Alluvians. I'd expect them to shatter any mirror they find.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
Well met, your worship.
Okay. Conduct becoming the Inquisition. To all members of the Inquisition, it has come to my attention that I must remind everyone of the type of behavior expected from us during the Exalted Council. It is natural to wish to hold our heads high, but remember that we are guests of the Imperial Court. It is upon us to behave with good grace, propriety, and restraint. If you're unsure of how to address someone of gentle birth, say my lord or my lord and my lady will suffice. If you're fearful that you have overstepped an unknown protocol, speak with your commanders. If they are not available, seek me out. Over-inviting is strongly discouraged at all times. If you are steered into an argument about the Inquisition's politics, politely excuse yourself as quickly as possible. Please do not engage in these debates. If all else fails, trust sense and common courtesy to guide your actions. Sincerely, Lady Montelier. So glad she's still keeping everyone in order. Barrels of Gatlock have been removed from every wing of the palace. The majority were placed at structural weak points, setting off charges at a time when the palace was almost fully occupied, as is expected to be during the last days of the Exalted Council, could have ended in as many casualties from falling masonry as explosives. All available agents are making constant sweeps of the palace to ensure no barrel is missed, and that the Qunari attempt no further infiltration. Well. Hey, look, storage. I should probably use all that or something, right? Right, Andrew? Haha. Ha ha ha. Oh, right, I want to go find Cassandra.
How did Varric, of all people, become the Viscount of Kirkwall? A mystery for the ages.
I hear you've been rebuilding the Seekers.
Slowly, but yes. I managed to find a few of my former comrades who'd scattered to the winds. Some of them were unsuitable, and I did not ask them to return. Others felt as I did, once they read the Lord Seeker's tome. We've since recruited a few candidates who are going through training now, with full disclosure. What comes after this, I cannot be certain. I am making it up as I go along.
Sounds familiar.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
That's awesome.
So what do you think of the Chantry?
You ask me just to poke at me and see if I react, don't you? It is what it is. Most Holy is a tyrant. Some would say she is what the Chantry needed, but I will never agree. Regardless of what I think, it could have been far worse. You and I both remember the dark times we faced. Sadly, others have far shorter memories.
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
Wow.
It's just talk, isn't it? What could they actually do?
Individually, very little. As a united front, you do not have that much power, Inquisitor. Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
I'm telling you, Varric and Cass, I still ship it. Okay. Let's see, who are we gonna go talk to next?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, let's go find Josie. See? Lost already. Let me in! Oh, it's up on a little thing, isn't it? Oh yeah, Dorian! I forgot about him. Jesus Christ, Undercracker. I am literally the worst. Where are the stairs? I bet they're on the other side, aren't they? Yeah. I see now. It's getting late. My already terrible sense of direction is just gonna get worse. That's not where I'm going. Going.
Will it matter?
Maybe.
Is she up there? There she is.
The Qunari will feel the loss of their lyrium. It is not an easy commodity to come by. You've done well. The Exalted Council, meanwhile, has deadlocked.
Okay, come on, little stick thing. I'm trying to activate you. There we go. Whoops.
Does that help us or not?
It is dangerous, yet also an opportunity. You will be called in soon.
With the amount of time she
and
threw
swiftly,
herself off of things at Skyhold, nobody really expects
You are
anything
their
from her
equal
anymore.
here, Inquisitor. It is time we reminded them of it.
Inquisitor, please, you can't run through me. I do what I want, right? Whee! It's just, it's all very sad, I know. Alright, let's talk to this fella over here.
Was there something you needed?
Nope.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
All too well. I've already answered a half-dozen questions about my personal life. The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
Is she? Oh god, she's like inside the dog.
Is there any news from Ferelden? How is your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
All good news then.
Not all, but most of it is, and that's good enough.
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move is watched. Some things never change.
I should go.
Inquisitor?
Sorry, dog. And I don't even have any bones for him. He's like, what's going on here? I just don't get it. These being pet, and all of a sudden there's a human fused to my ribcage. Alright, notes carried back and forth by runners covered in different handwriting. This is unacceptable. I was to wear the red cape with the chevrons today, but no one can find it in my wardrobe, which appears to be in 5 different places at once. Send Melise to me immediately. I haven't seen Melise all day, Uncle. She disappeared after setting out the bedclothes last night. One of the palace maids had to help me into my luncheon dress. Oh my, how terrible. Alita, you let some sticky-fingered scullery wrench lace up your Montefort silk gown? Have one of the footmen look for Melise, and tell him to lay a few stripes on that elf's backside when he finds her. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, can you imagine being a Colin Mancer and he just suddenly he has this huge, gigantic fucking dog out of nowhere? Out of fucking no, and it's like, and it's bigger than regular Mabaris. I swear to God, dog, or bark spawn, if you were like everyone else on this planet, it was not that big. No, he wasn't that big at all. Like, I remember Alistair having to crouch down, and like Colin's all crouching over to pet this dog, but this dog is literally the size of a horse. It's like the size of a small baby elephant. So he found not only a Mabari in fucking Orlais, but the biggest Mabari ever in the history of Mabari kind. Okay. Oh, blah blah blah, people upset. Whatever.
I knew it was foolish to hope the Exalted Council would go smoothly.
Has all this chaos changed your mind about the future?
If anything, the Exalted Council has me more convinced. We would be better able to fight the Qunari if diplomats weren't slowing us down.
Yes.
Tell me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes, a litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
Aww.
Your nug breeding sounds like more than just a hobby now.
It has certainly expanded. And who knows, if the Inquisition ends, there are worse things to do with my time. I find being with the little ones soothing.
Oh my God. If the Inquisition is over, Liliana's gonna retire to be a nug farmer. Oh my God. This is so great.
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
There is activity in the Tirashan. Strange elves, like those at the Temple of Mythal. No news of Solus, however.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Aww. There that Inquisitor goes again, just running through bathtubs, fully dressed.
Where is that servant?
You know what, that's true. Liliana's nugs aren't going to be regular nugs. They're all of a sudden going to be just like her crows. Running intelligence. That girl has no chill.
A pleasure.
A pleasure. Nug Force 1. Oh, letter to Earl Tegan. I spoke with the relatives of the Orlesian side of my family, and they also don't know why the Inquisition's guards are suddenly everywhere. Everyone is nervous. Maybe now the Winter Palace won't be so sanguine about the Inquisition's forces at the council or the standing army to the east. They did say Lavalin looks preoccupied. She was certainly spent enough time locked up with her advisors. Everyone's waiting to see what will come. Ban Wharton. There's a codex entry about Nug spies. Were you talking about the ones where she tried to use them as like passenger pigeons? Where's Dorian?
Same old? Same old.
It's been a while since so many got out to participate. Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlesians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad scandal to leave on.
What is this ambassadorship about, exactly?
I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart, so they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dread Tevinter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one. Vivienne always loved her ludicrous hats, but even she can't pull off that chantry monstrosity. As for this whole Exalted Council business, well... I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
Another time.
I look forward to it. This time of year, it'll be difficult to find a caravan to go all the way back home. Maybe a sea voyage. I could get captured by burly Qunari pirates. That would be fun.
Another time.
I look forward to it.
Darling, what can I do for you? How is the Chantry treating you, now that you're Divine Victoria?
Quite well, my dear. The surge in recruitment of Seekers has proven quite a boon. There are still the occasional grumbles about having a mage divine, but they're easily silenced.
We'll talk another time.
Those Fereldans, always afraid to mingle.
Better take a closer look.